We're talking Joseph Suaalii has reportedly signed a contract with Rugby Australia that will see him switch to rugby union for 3 years and earn a whopping 1.6 million per season. And I tend to agree with everything that Brandon Smith spoke about in his press conference yesterday. It is ludicrous. It is outrageous. That is a lot of money to put on one player. And I can understand Australia, but I don't know where Australia's getting this money from, Kempy. They are broke. They've been struggling as of late. There's been a lot of questions, when Raylene Castle was there, talking about the situation that Rugby Australia is in, their ability to attract the numbers to the stadiums, the contracts, the sponsors, marketing. Like, they're about fifth on the pecking order over in Australia in terms of international sport. And they've come up with this big money. You can understand why. They need numbers. They need people to give a reason for them to go watch the games, but is this the right way going about it, Kempy?
Well, you got to think when I spoke to you about where the money comes from, does it come from a philanthropist that Eddie Jones has been able to entice back into the game to say, look, if we're going to go and sign Joseph Suaalii, do you mind actually dipping your pocket and helping us out? That's the only way that I can see that they've gone out there and able to sort of, when you talk about the $5 million over 3 years, justify it. Because you wouldn't justify on those comments that you just made about the grassroots game and the game in schools and the numbers going down, that you'd spend $5 million on one player. It just doesn't make any sense. And the other part of that, it's not the signing of Joseph Suaalii, it's the next one. So if you spend $5 million and then you start adding it up, you've got to remember when they signed Lottie Takiri, Wendell Saylor and Matt Rogers, the amount of money that goes to three players when you're talking about a union that's broke, I guess there has to be an investigation.
There has to be an investigation.